Shopaholics. In this video, I will be covering affecting our self-esteem. It's a story about a woman sharing how her shopping addiction affected her self-esteem. Hello, Susan Young here. If this is your first time you are on this channel, thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to push the subscribe button and ring the bell. I am the web designer of Stop Big Spending. This channel is about stopping the spending sprees. If you are a shopaholic or an overspender, I will be bringing more videos like this. So push the subscribe button and ring the bell. Affecting our self-esteem. Does how you spend your money determine how happy you will feel? Why do we go through the spending sprees? These are interesting questions. I do know that the consequences of going through the spending sprees and finding myself deep in debt in the past affected my self-esteem terribly. Every time I went through the spending sprees and eventually realized the damage that I had done, I went through a terrible time where I beat myself up emotionally for messing up. The last time I did this, I ended up in the hospital in a deep depression. Every time I would beat myself emotionally, I drilled my mind with so much negative talk, it practically destroyed me. The expression, "you could be your own worst enemy," was true for me then, dealing with poor self-esteem because of being deep in debt. It makes you wonder, is this worth it to do this to ourselves? I finally got to a point I said to myself, enough is enough. I refuse to live this way any longer. Look at the results. There is nothing positive in being deep in debt. In my determination to control my spending and finding a good way to reduce debt was to develop discipline in my spending. This included taking away all my so-called security, either cutting up credit cards or putting a freeze on them. It meant not taking out any bank or family loans of any kind. Then I had to develop a balanced budget that I knew would control the spending. I also knew for years of beating myself up emotionally from the spending sprees, I needed to work on my self-esteem. This meant changing my self-talk into something more positive. This also meant learning to love myself and forgive myself for past mistakes. Question of the day. Is your spending habits causing your self-esteem to go bad? Leave it in the comment section below, and I will give it my undivided attention. If you have any questions, leave them below. Sometimes my community has the best tips or advice, and I am looking forward to connecting with you. Check out my website at www.stopbigspending.com. Leave me your email address at the Contact Us page on the website, and I will inform you on our next videos coming up. My next video, I will be covering loving myself after overspending. See you next Sunday morning, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time here on YouTube, and see you in social media